Locro, our delicious beef, our meaty stew. Wow, delicious meats. What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making something called Locro. It's from Argentina and this was a request from CJ Yant. So thank you for the request. Got this recipe off of cookandshare.com. It looks like delicious meaty stew, and this recipe also has a video on YouTube. This guy's channel is called The Cook and Share. This is
packed with flavor.
His
Not
channel.
Exactly traditional, but it's our version, and you're gonna love it. So let me show you how to make this.
Yeah, I watched his video, and like he said, it's not traditional, but it's his version. So I'm gonna be making his version of Locro. I have the meat prepared already, some pork ribs, chorizo, some beef. Originally the recipe said cubed beef, but I had some ground beef already, so I'm gonna just be using that. So here's the meats. And then I already chopped up a butternut squash, and then a can of corn, and then I chopped up 2 carrots, so that's part of it. Mixed beans here, cooked already. Onion, pepper, some garlic, smoked paprika, salt, pepper, and oregano. I will go ahead and link his recipe in the description box below. But the first thing that he does in his video, sears the meat. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna turn on the skillet to a high heat, and I'm gonna add some olive oil. Just going to sear the meat until it's nice and brown. And do that, turning on the skillet here to the pan here. Get nice and brown. The oil is nice and hot. Add the meat to the skillet. All right guys, gonna add our beef and pork. First gonna add the ribs here. There we go. And the chorizo. And the beef. Just gonna break the beef apart. More olive oil. I'm just gonna let the meat cook for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and flip it to get it nice and seared on each side. Go ahead and flip the sausages. The beef. Alright guys, gonna go ahead and flip our ribs over. Okay guys, so I just transferred the meat to a plate. So here is the delicious meats, beef, pork, and then sausage. So I'm just going to keep this aside, and I already added a large pot to a high medium heat, and then I added some olive oil. I'm just gonna let that olive oil get really hot, and then I'm gonna add the onions and the peppers and then the garlic. Alright guys, the oil is nice and hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the peppers and onion. Just like so. I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit. Gonna stir that up. Let those get nice and tender. I'll add the garlic in a few minutes, but I'm just gonna let these get nice and tender first. Just like so. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and add the garlic, the pepper, salt, and smoked paprika. Okay guys, gonna add the garlic. Minced garlic. And then I'm gonna add the paprika, oregano, salt, and pepper. Mix that up. Yum. Looks so delicious. Just gonna let the seasonings activate. Then I'm gonna add butternut squash and corn and carrots. Okay, let's go ahead and add the vegetables. Gonna turn the heat on a really high heat. Okay, just gonna mix it up. All right, then I'm gonna add the meat back to the pot. Once again, I'm gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. Yeah. Now I'm gonna add 4 cups of water. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more water. Then I'm just gonna let that come to a nice boil. And then once that starts to boil, I'm gonna turn it down to a low heat, cover it with a lid, and we're gonna let that simmer for about 20 minutes. Okay guys, as you can see, it's at a nice boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover it with a lid. And I'm gonna turn it down to a simmer. We're gonna let this simmer for 20 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 20 minutes. So now I'm just going to add the beans. So I have a mixture here of mixed beans and then white beans here. So I'm just gonna add this to our pot. Add the lid, and then we're just going to simmer this again for another 10 to 20 minutes. Okay guys, so here's our delicious Locro, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Our delicious, our meaty stew from Argentina. Locro. Yum. I just topped it off with some basil. Yum. It looks so delicious. I'm so hungry and I cannot wait to try it. Here's our butternut squash. Wow. Super soft. Mmm. So delicious. I love smoked paprika, and that is so strong. The flavor of the smoked paprika. Mmm. Beef. Mm-hmm. So delicious, so flavorful. Whew. Hot. Sparkling water to drink. Cheers. Have a spoon here too for the beans and stuff. Mmm. This is so good, wow. Wow. So good, you guys. So hearty, delicious. Hot. This squash is so good. So good. Delicious. Wow. Okay guys, definitely one of my new top favorite meals. Super delicious and easy to make as well. And once again, like the gentleman said in the video, it's not the authentic way to make it, but very similar, he said. So delicious. Thank you so much CJ Yant for the request. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.